Morning, Matt 2 crew. This is Mr. Pratt here with your Wednesday, September 23rd asynchronous agenda. I want to talk to you briefly about the expectations for today's activities before you get started. There are two things on the docket for today. The first is an ed puzzle called Woodworking 101, Common Woodworking Joinery. As you've seen throughout our first project together, there's definitely different ways of assembling projects, and so we are just hitting the tip of the iceberg here. We're going to continue to dive deeper into woodworking joinery throughout the semester together, but I thought this ed puzzle would be a great source to kind of learn about some of the things that we may not necessarily have talked about yet, but to kind of get you brainstorming ideas of how you're going to assemble your final woodworking projects. Speaking of final woodworking projects, there is a discussion board for you to complete for this week called Free Project Plan Resources. The idea here is that we're going to start looking at what do we want to make for our final project, and so I've thought that having this time today would be a good idea to begin researching or exploring our options for possible project plans that are already created that are free. And so I'd like you to go ahead and look for a source, not necessarily something that you're going to end up creating, but looking for a source for where projects are available for free. And so this might help each of you out. Maybe the source that you find isn't the best, but someone else found another source that you found that you want to explore later, and this will give you an opportunity to kind of branch out and see what's available out there for you. That's free. And that's always a good thing to look for, and so this is a great opportunity for all of us to kind of explore. So next week, just as a heads up to you, I'm going to be asking for your final project plan idea, and so I'm hoping that through doing this Google search and exploring our options that are out there on the internet, that you'll be able to find something that has that's interesting to you or of interest to you. And obviously, another idea is to always ask your parents or family members what they might, want or would look forward to having in their house. And I think this is a great opportunity to have that discussion with your family members. So as usual, both of your activities for this week are due at 11:59 p.m. If you run into any technical issues, feel free to send me a Schoology message. If you have any other questions related to the activities for today, obviously you can send me a Schoology message for that as well. I'm looking forward to seeing your project plan resources. This is always a neat opportunity to see what you guys are able to come up with or find. There are so many different places you can search DIY projects or tips and advice for even the experienced woodworkers. So it's always amazing what students end up finding. So take advantage of this opportunity and definitely utilize it to the best of your ability. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to post. Thanks.